Our today's class topics is Docker networking with hands-on demo. First, I will give you the overview of this today's class. Then I will explain and show you the hands-on demo. Before I start the class, just a quick reminder: if you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe the channel, because after complete the 60-day demo course, I will also create an cloud and DevOps related video which will help your career. So don't forget to subscribe the channel. So now let's start this class. First, we'll discuss what is Docker networking, then we'll discuss what types of Docker networking have. Then we'll give a networking demo. So we'll create two containers, A1 and A2, then try to connect from A1 to A2. Then we can see we are not able to connect because both are different networks setup. So we are not able to, by default, both are isolated, so we are not able to connect from one container to another container. So then for overcome this situation, we will create a network, and that network driver would be bridge network. Then we'll create another two container, B1 and B2, and make sure those container are connected with this network. So we'll create container from this network. So both container in using same network, then we are able to connect from one container to another. That thing I will show in the demo. Now you can see from B1 to you can connect. So then if you want to use previous this one A1 and A2, then you can add this A1 to this network. Then we are able to see B1 to A1 is ping. That thing I will show you here. So we can disconnect from any container, and we can connect any container. So we can connect A1 here, then you can see we're able to ping B1 to A1, then you can disconnect the A1. So when you disconnect, then we are not able to ping B1 to A1. That means A1 is removed from that network. Those things I'll show show you in the demo. And for Docker container RM, we can see the container list, and we can Docker network RM net1, we can remove the created network. And here we Docker container RM, Docker network container ALSAQ, all container ID will be show here, then all will be removed. So some command we are using in this demo, those are related to Docker network are related. So Docker network related will show the all network list in your local PC. If you want to create any Docker network, then you can do Docker network create, then you can give the name. If you want to see details of the network, then you can Docker network inspect, then network name. Then if you want to connect any container, so Docker network, then connect, then put the network name which you created, then put the container name, then that container will created that network. And if you want to remove the network, just Docker network RM, the network name. Those commands are mainly used in this hands-on demo. That's why I put those commands here. So now I will show you everything with hands-on demo, and I also explain everything which we give the overview. So Docker networking, basically I put some definition here. So Docker provides network drivers that allow containers to communicate with each other. So basically Docker networking are using to communicate between the containers. So there is basically three types of networking available in Docker. So one is bridge. Bridge is normally used, and one is host, and one is none. So let me show a image, then you can understand the basic concepts. So this is bridge network, this is none network, and this is host network. So normally by default we are using bridge network. So bridge network, there is a networking section, like Docker 0 is a network name, then all container can communicate each other by this network. Okay, so this is basically bridge network. So bridge network, container can communicate each other. In a none network, you can see the image, there is no connection between any container, so it's isolated. So no other container or anyone can access this container. So this is non container. And when you create the Docker container, we can put this command as dash this network, then we mention none. Then that container will be use the none network option. So there is another option is host network. So host network basically when we create any container, the container port only use the host port. So if I run the container in the 5000 port, so I am not able to run another container in my PC by 5000 container. I need to use at different port like 5001. So host type of network is normally used to the host port of that computer. Okay, so these three networking normally Docker use in the network section. So go back to our documentation. So like when I show the example with the demo, then you can understand the basic concept. So all commands I put it here. So let me explain those commands in the demo. So like if I run docker network ls, then it will show the network in our Docker. So you can see there is three network: breeze, host, and run, and all network has the ID, and also they mention whose driver it used. So it's breeze driver, host, and dal, all are local. Okay, so now like if I create a container without the network, then we can see what's going on. Then we can create a network, then we add some container and use that network, then we can see that container can communicate. Okay, let me first create a container. So docker, you can just click run itd, just put it name is equal to just a1, and we're using CentOS 7 images. So docker run itd, just it's run, it will be run in background mode, and it will connect a terminal, so our container will be running. So run a1, then we can run another container a2. So we can see docker ps, we can see two container is running. So now if I want to ping from one container to another, we are not able to access. So let me try docker exec, then I want to ping from a1 to a2. So a1 to ping a2. So it's basically it didn't get any ping request. So if I want to get inside the docker exec minus it, so if I then bin bash, just I want to show you both way. So now if I ping a2, so sorry, this one is we are getting the basically a2, so I need to ping a1. So ping a1, you can see it's not able to get the ping. Okay, let me exit. So we are using CentOS 7. Okay, so now like I create a network. So this command is basically docker network, and all are command which I using in my demo I put in the documentation, so don't worry. So docker network, then need to type create, then we need to mention which driver we use. So normally we are using driver breeze, then we need to like mention which subnet or which IP we need to use. So subnet equal to 192.168.10.0/24 subnet I use. Then I can give a name, just I put a net1. So you can see one ID generated, so our network is created. So now if I type docker network ls, then I can see one network is created, which is .net1. So if I want to see the details of this network, so we know the command So docker network, then you need to type inspect. So anything details of that network or any container or image, we need to type that thing docker network. If it is network, then network. If it is image, then it will be image. If it is container, then it will be container. Then we need to use the word inspect, then our which name or ID we use. Like if net one you can use, we can also see, or we can also use the container ID. So we can see the details of that containers network. So we can see IP block which are using, then driver is default, this driver is breeze. So when it is created, everything we can get it from the inspect section. So now if I create a container with this network, then we can see we can able to ping those container from one to another. So let me create another container. So docker run -itd, then dash name I put here b1. Then need to use network. Which network I will use? So I use net one which we created. Then image name CentOS 7. So docker run itd name b1 dash net, which network we will use, mention that one. So also need to create another container p2. So docker ps, you can see 4 containers are running. So if I want to now try to ping docker exe b1 ping b2, we can see we can ping same way. We can if we try b2 to the b1, we can also ping. So now if I try b1 to a1, we are not able to get any ping request because a1 is the different network. Now if I want to also get this a1 container, then we need to add this container to that network, which is like this network. If we add that container in this network, then we can able to access those a1 also. And this command is also put it here. So just simple command docker network needs to put connect, then the network name and which container we want to connect. Okay, so just let me grab this command. Don't need to memorize everything. So docker network, then we need to just add the for connection, we need to add the connect. So when we need to disconnect, then we need to use the word disconnect. So docker network connect, then the network name, then the container which one you want to connect. So we want to connect the a1 container. So we can see the a1 is connected. So now if I want to see the details of the container, so docker container inspect a1, so we can see 2 network will be there. So this is like the previous one, and now another network is added here. So now this container have 2 network. So this one is the network. So there is this container IP address is 4. So now if I want to ping like from b1 to a1, I can get the ping. Sorry, it should be docker here. So docker exe, we need to use any command which you are running inside the container. So docker exe container b to ping a1. You can see now a1 is connected. So now if I want to disconnect the a1, so just same command I use, but already told, need to use the disconnect. So if we copy and paste this one, because it's simple command. So now if I inspect this command docker container inspect a1, and now you can see that 192 series network option is not available. So now if I want to ping from b1 to a1, you are not able to get any ping request. So this way basically we can create any custom network in our project. So here I put some command also, like if I want to delete all container, I also use this command. I already show this command in my previous containers and image section. So like all network command I use, I also put it here, so you can get all command from here. Okay, so now if I want to like so now if I want to delete that container, docker I am not able to delete the container, because if the network is using any container, then it's not possible to delete that network. So if you try to delete the network, so docker network rm net1, sorry, spelling mistake, network, so we can see we get a message, error message, so it's not possible. Basically this net1 id is already like use any service or any container. So before that we need to delete all those container. So need to delete all containers. So before delete any container, we can already know like we can delete any container by using docker container stop, then we need to delete. So I can also use another computer, docker -f also. So like docker container, so stop, I need to stop first, then I use docker ps -a, so it will stop all running container. Sometimes it will take some time. So docker ps, you can see all container stop. So here is showing all the stop containers. So now docker remove, so we can put container or without container, then docker ps -qa. Now we need to use qa, because then it will show all id contain, spelling is mistake on. So now it remove the container also. So if we want to see docker ps -a, you can see no container is available there. So now I can delete the container. So docker network rm, our network name is net1, so it's deleted. Now docker, you can see that net1 is not available now. So basically this is the basic of docker network section. So that's all for today's video. So if you found this video is helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get notified when I upload the next one. So up to that video, best of luck.